Nothing to worry about. This won't hurt one little bit.
I'm upset. I'm so upset, I can't even shave. Shaving denied! I love Freddy. One of my favorite horror franchises of all time. I even got a kick out of Freddy vs. Jason. But this, no. No. Please, God, no! Say it isn't so! F*** this movie! And jump scares every 10 minutes doesn't make your movie engaging or scary. No, it makes it lazy. The new Nightmare on Elm Street sucks! The wisecracking killer is gone. Instead, we get a Freddy child molester who looks more like a creature from James Cameron's Avatar, a Navi. Bullshit! Bullshit! In this remake, the story focuses heavily on Chris, the blonde chick. Who cares? Where's Nancy? It focuses on her for most of the first half of the movie. And then when they kill her off, Nancy finally shows up, left to pick up the pieces. But unfortunately, this Nancy is completely boring, hollow, and unremarkable. The original Nancy, she was resourceful. But this version, much less so. A cardboard cutout of what Nancy is supposed to be. The franchise. Freddy's rival. Focusing on Chris and giving us a lame Nancy is like taking Ripley out of Aliens. You can't do it. It makes the movie weaker. This movie is weaker for it. But the worst offense, above all else, is the amount of jump scares in this movie. I don't know about you, but jump scares piss me off. Every 10 minutes one happens in this. Note to directors, jump scares do not make your movie scary. Blah! They make it lazy as f***. Sure, I've got no problem with a few jump scares, but that's all that this movie has to offer. That's it. Blah! Jump scares. Blah! There, I just saved you the price of the movie. Blah! So they wanted to stay more true to the original, make Freddy more visceral and angry, removing his charm in the campy bits. Well, if you're gonna do that, you better damn well make sure that there is a sense of dread in the movie, which this movie has none. Nil. Nada. Nothing. Nine. You can't do a rant review without talking about the new Freddy. Okay, let's set this aside. The new Freddy will never live up to Robert's version, okay? It's unfair to compare Jackie with Robert. He's just not gonna live up to it. So let's look at Freddy on his own. And actually, this is one of the better parts of the movie. Despite being given shit to work with, he executes his scenes perfectly and even added more evilness to the character. Jackie Earle Harley is a perfect Freddy. Good choice there. He's a bit smaller and skinnier than the original Freddy, but it seems like he's just as powerful. He was held back only by the script and the terrible new facial scars. That new face. Like I said, he doesn't look like a burn victim anymore. He looks like a zombie. A cross between a zombie and a Navi creature from James Cameron's Avatar, just smashed together. I can't stop focusing on this area of his face. How his nose, like it looks, it's messed up. They fucked it up. They fucked up his face. He's not scary anymore. In fact, he looks like the creature from one of the trailers that played before the movie. This movie's called Splice. Some sort of weird little alien creature jumping around. He looks exactly like that. You can't look at Freddy the same anymore. The movie would have improved had they given Jackie makeup similar to the original, with sharp teeth and a more muscular, messed up look. To sum it up, this version was uninspired. The dream sequences failed. That's where it counted the most, the dream sequences. Where the jump in technology and filmmaking process could have benefited them the most. They were not surreal enough to be dreams. It just felt like Freddy was teleporting you from real life to another location in real life. It never creeped me out. In fact, we see him there in the hallway and he's just there. Who can forget Freddy's 20-foot arms when he's in the hallway moving towards you? But here it's just one blah to the next blah, with rumbling bass and screeching sounds. Blah! After the first jump scare, it got old. Not a single one affected me after the first. There wasn't a single disturbing scene that you would have remembered and said, Oh man, I'm gonna see that when I go home tonight and I'm walking through my dark, unlit hallway to my bedroom. No, none of that. I had high hopes from this movie. I had hoped that eventually we would get to see a remake of the awesome Dream Warriors, where they get to fight Freddy with superpowers in his dreams, with this cast and crew. But no, with a lame Nancy, a messed up looking Freddy, and a director who would rather set up set pieces that pay homage to the original and then just pack it with jump scares, instead of actually taking these characters to a new level, I don't think that we're gonna see that quite the way I wanted. I love this franchise. I hate to see it happen like this. I don't want this new franchise to succeed because it's bad. Like the new Star Trek, I wanted the new Star Trek to succeed. I cannot wait to see the sequel with this new cast and crew. And I was hoping that I could get the same thing for this Freddy. Maybe if Platinum Dunes got rid of the writers and directors and kept Jackie and then moved forward, maybe we'll have something. But without that, this movie should be forgotten.
What a nightmare. Who were those guys?
The original version is superior in every way. Excellent. A final verdict of the original version of 8 out of 10. It is a classic. But the remake verdict is a 5 out of 10. Disappointing. Hardly worth your hard-earned cash. I paid $11 for my movie ticket. Not worth that. At all. One bit. It's a shame. Well, I guess that's it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, and now Nightmare on Elm Street. They've all been remade. Terribly and unnecessarily. Bad. Without merit. And I guess Hellraiser and Child's Play are next. Can't wait. It's obvious what Platinum Dunes are doing here. It's a cash grab. They're taking these franchises and sucking whatever bit of money is left out of them and leaving behind a lifeless husk. They don't give two shits about the franchise. And I'm sure the way this is going, I'm sure we're gonna see a Leprechaun and a Jack Frost remake. Yay! I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. See? Doesn't work. It's annoying. Stop it. Stop it.